someone is in serious trouble because of you. Their name will shock you. And when the angel whispers it, your knees will weaken because it's the last person you ever expected. They smiled in your face, called you family, and clapped when you succeeded. But in secret, they planted seeds meant to destroy you. The reason they're in trouble now? Heaven finally stepped in. Justice is being served. Get ready, the truth is about to explode, and the name you'll hear will leave you breathless. O child of the Most High, sit still for a moment and feel the winds of heaven stir around you. For I am an angel sent not just with a warning, but with revelation. The hourglass has tipped, and time has run out for the one who thought their actions would go unnoticed by the courts of heaven. You have suffered long in silence, carrying wounds caused not by a stranger but by someone who walked your journey with you, someone who was never supposed to be your enemy. I am here to confirm what your spirit already suspected: someone close to you, someone trusted and loved, someone who once laid hands on you in prayer or danced with you in joy, has done grievous harm against your destiny. They envied your light, resented your favor, and instead of celebrating your divine assignments, they began a silent campaign of sabotage. Do you feel that trembling in your soul? That is the vibration of truth knocking at the door of your heart. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You were discerning. And now the heavens are opening the scroll of truth for your eyes to see. There were moments you felt betrayed but couldn't name it. Times you looked into their eyes and felt a shadow move behind their smile. You tried to silence those thoughts. You gave them the benefit of the doubt. You loved them even when the signs screamed danger. But now, that which was hidden is coming into the light, and the voice that will carry it into your hearing will be mine. Yes, beloved, prepare yourself. For I shall speak a name to you, and when I do, it will not be with malice or vengeance, it will be with clarity and divine authority. The name will drop like a sword of light into your spirit, and it will cut away every lie that has wrapped itself around your understanding. You will finally see clearly. And you will gasp. You will kneel. Not out of fear, but out of holy awe at the justice of your God. This person thought they were wise in their schemes. They used the tools of manipulation and charm to conceal their bitterness. They smiled at your victories while cursing you behind closed doors. They plotted with others to delay your progress. They pretended to support you while they whispered to your enemies. But what they did not know is that the divine eye of God misses nothing. Nothing. For years, you felt delayed. For years, you questioned your own worth. For years, doors would open only to slam shut. And all the while, you carried guilt as if it was your fault. You wondered why certain blessings never arrived, why relationships crumbled, why peace felt fleeting. It was spiritual warfare, but the battle was internal, invisible, cloaked in false love. Heaven has had enough. And so, judgment has begun. The angelic hosts have assembled around your name, and a divine verdict has been spoken over your life: vindicated, restored, elevated. And to make all things right, the one who played the serpent in your garden must now face the sword of truth. No more games. No more delay. No more pretending. They are in trouble because they touched the anointed. They tampered with destiny. They interfered with divine timing. And now, even the ground beneath them cries out with the weight of their deception. They are being exposed not because of your retaliation, but because of heaven's justice. You were never called to fight this battle with your hands. You were called to rise above. And now that you have remained faithful, even in confusion and tears, the Lord of hosts has released me to act. And I am not coming gently. I am coming with fire in my wings and judgment in my decree. You will not need to search for this person. Their name will come to you. In a dream. In a moment of stillness. Through a confirmation so undeniable, you will know it was I who whispered it. And when the name is spoken, it will all make sense. The missing pieces will fall into place. The betrayal will be seen for what it truly was, and not your failure, but their offense against heaven. And beloved, when you hear the name, do not grieve. Do not seek revenge. Do not reach out to confront them. That part is not yours. The moment you hear it, release it. Let God handle what only He can. Your responsibility is to move forward, unburdened, and ready to receive what was held back. For even now, heaven is restoring the years the locusts have eaten. Even now, angels are delivering packages of recompense. Even now, blessings delayed are becoming blessings delivered. What was stolen is being returned with interest. What was broken is being mended in glory. They smiled at your wedding. They held your hand in grief. They cheered your victories and prayed over your children. But they also cursed you in secret, manipulated your peace, and partnered with darkness to block your path. They thought you'd never know. But now the season of unmasking is here. You will be tempted to say, I can't believe it was them. And yet, your spirit will respond, I always knew. You are not alone in this revelation. Heaven stands with you. The angels surround you. The Spirit of Truth guides you. And I, your assigned guardian, will be your witness and your voice in the invisible. I walk with you through the unseen realms, watching over every step you take and shielding you in every silent battle you've never dared to speak of. I carry the light that the darkness could not extinguish, the divine promise that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Do you feel it? That weight lifting, even now? That shift in the atmosphere. That is not imagination, it is divine intervention. It is the response to the prayers you thought went unanswered. It is the stirring of heaven, the beginning of justice moving on your behalf. I was there, beloved, when they whispered your name with poison on their lips. I stood at your side when they smiled in your face and schemed behind your back. I shielded your soul when your spirit nearly broke under the crushing disappointment and betrayal. And now, I have been given permission from the throne to speak plainly, to announce what has been sealed until this appointed time. Heaven has heard your cries. Every tear you shed in secret was gathered by angels. Every moment you chose peace instead of revenge, heaven recorded. Every decision to forgive, to love, to believe, even when your faith trembled on the edge of surrender, was seen and celebrated in the courts of eternity. And now, a declaration has been issued, the delay is over. The sabotage has been cancelled. The spell once cast over your destiny has been reversed. The curse that haunted your lineage has been shattered by divine decree. And yes, your name is rising. Do not shrink back now. Do not question your worth in this moment. For what is being done in your favor is not based on merit but on promise. You have been marked not by shame, not by misfortune, not by error but by destiny. The marking on your life is not a stain, but a seal. A divine seal that heaven itself has placed, proclaiming, "This one belongs to me." Get ready, beloved. For in the coming days, the veil will lift. Truth will come, sudden and unstoppable, like a river breaking through a dam. It will not ask permission. It will not wait for the perfect moment. It will arrive because it is appointed. The one who caused your silent suffering, the one who disguised harm as help, will be named not for vengeance, but for your release. Heaven does not expose to humiliate, it exposes to heal. This naming is not your enemy's punishment, it is your liberation. You are being released. Released from confusion that wrapped around your mind like fog, blurring your vision and silencing your voice. Released from manipulation that made you question your reality, your worth, your purpose. Released from soul ties that drained you, relationships that were never meant to last, and alliances forged in pain rather than purpose. Released from spiritual chains, generational, emotional, and situational that once bound your future to your past. You are stepping into peace, clarity, and unstoppable momentum. And this momentum is not fleeting, it is divine acceleration. You've waited for what felt like lifetimes. You've prayed, fasted, wept, and worshipped through seasons that others couldn't understand. But now, the time of slow progress is over. What once took years will happen in months. What once felt impossible will feel inevitable. Because of what they did to delay you, you are being elevated beyond their reach. Because of what they plotted to stop you, you are being promoted where they cannot follow. Because of what they cursed, heaven is blessing sevenfold. This is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a new era. And though this revelation comes with a sting, it is also the key that opens every locked door that once refused to budge. Prepare yourself. Anchor your spirit. The whisper is coming. Yes, the name will be spoken. You will hear it not in anger, but in clarity. Not to wound, but to awaken. You will not be overwhelmed. You will not be shaken. Heaven never reveals to destroy. Heaven reveals to restore, to realign, to resurrect. Restoration is now your portion. Justice is now your inheritance. Truth is now your pathway to freedom. Do not fear the unveiling. Do not resist the name. For when it is whispered in your spirit, you will know. A confirmation will come. A peace will descend. You will not need to prove yourself, argue, or explain. The truth will carry its own voice. the lie will collapse under the weight of light. And in that moment, your freedom will not only be emotional or spiritual, it will be visible. Those who doubted you will see. Those who mocked you will marvel. Those who thought you were finished will watch you rise. Do not rejoice in their downfall. Do not dance on their ruins. Mercy has already covered you, let it cover them too. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, but vindication is being delivered to you. You don't have to fight for it. You just have to receive it. You may feel unprepared, unsure, even unworthy. But let me remind you, worthiness was never the requirement, obedience was. And you have obeyed. You stayed when you wanted to run. You forgave when you wanted revenge. You trusted when everything inside you screamed doubt. And because of that, you have passed the test of the unseen. Now, the reward of the visible is being released. And oh, what a release it shall be! Expect open doors. Expect divine introductions. Expect unexpected financial blessings. Expect healing in your body, in your mind, in your family. Expect sudden peace. Expect surprise confirmations. Expect the name. Expect the shift. When the name comes, it will not shake your soul. It will steady it. It will not torment your memories. It will bring closure. You will not spiral into sadness. You will rise in strength. Because the whisper is not just a name, it is an answer. It is the exhale you've been waiting for. It is the sound of heaven saying, I heard you, and now, I'm freeing you. Let your heart open, beloved. Open like the gates of dawn after a long night. Let your hands rise, no longer clenched in fear or weariness, but opened wide to receive what heaven has been preparing for you in silence. Let your mouth be brave enough to speak life into your own atmosphere. Let it declare not in doubt, but in power. I receive it. I believe it. I will not fear the name. I will walk into my future unchained. There is a holy shift happening around you. Can you feel it? In the winds that move without warning. In the strange dreams. In the silence that suddenly feels sacred. In the tension that refuses to break until heaven speaks. This, dear one, is not confusion. This is the weight of divine justice pressing against the earth, and your life is about to be marked by it. This is your season of divine justice. This is your moment of holy revelation. This is your sacred confirmation. You have waited and wondered. You have questioned and cried. You have fasted. You have prayed. You have asked God again and again, why haven't I seen the breakthrough yet? Why is the truth still hidden? Why do the wicked walk free while I feel bound? But hear me now, as one sent from the presence of the Lord, the blessing was never denied. It was only delayed. And now it is being delivered. You see, heaven had to wait for the perfect moment. For the scales to tilt. For the final veil to fall. For the name to be spoken and not in wrath, but in righteous timing. Not for revenge, but for release. The enemy thought the silence meant safety. They thought heaven forgot. But I tell you, heaven remembers everything. Let the truth rise. Let the name be known. Let the lies be silenced. Let heaven finish what it started. You have carried pain in silence because you didn't want to accuse anyone. You wanted to protect their name more than your own heart. But heaven saw it all. The betrayals behind closed doors. The curses whispered in secret. The manipulation, the envy, the sabotage disguised as concern. And now, the time has come for truth to walk forward in glory. But I must tell you this, child of light, when the angel whispers the name, it is not to stir chaos. It is not to cause fear. It is to set you free. For too long you've been entangled in confusion. You've blamed yourself. You've assumed you were the reason relationships fell apart. But know heaven is clearing the fog so you can finally see. The name will bring clarity. The truth will untangle the cords of shame. The revelation will wash over you like water, and you will finally exhale. You will breathe without guilt. You will rise without hesitation. You will walk forward without chains. The enemy used the delay to plant doubt in your spirit, to convince you you were forgotten, abandoned, rejected. But listen carefully now, your hour has come. Heaven has not abandoned you. The angels have been standing by, swords drawn, scrolls in hand, waiting for the command from the throne. And now, the trumpet has sounded. Heaven stands. The angel speaks. And truth will rise like the morning sun. You will not be destroyed by what is revealed. You will be delivered by it. The name, once whispered in secret to harm you, will now be spoken aloud to free you. The very sound of it will unlock doors that were sealed in pain. It will shatter the power of false stories. It will shake the ground where hidden sins tried to grow roots. The name will not ruin you. It will rescue you. So do not be afraid. Let your spirit be bold. Let your soul stretch out its arms. You are being called into your next chapter not as the one who was always misunderstood, misjudged, and manipulated, but as the one whom heaven always saw clearly. You are being vindicated by divine order. You are being called out of the fog. You are being anointed for a greater mission. Everything you lost is returning in glory. Everything you cried for is being gathered by angels. Your peace is coming home. Your voice is rising. Your steps are being realigned. And those who tried to keep your name buried will watch as God lifts it in holy light. Freedom is here. Restoration is now. And justice here, sweet and divine here, is unfolding before your eyes. You have waited long, but you have not waited in vain. The fire you endured was not meant to consume you, but to purify your discernment. Now you know who truly stands with you and who never did. Now you know how to hear God's voice clearly. Now you are ready, not just to be blessed but to be trusted with greater things. So I say this to you with all the love of heaven pulsing through these words, prepare your spirit. The time of shadows is over. You are walking into revelation. The whisper that reveals a broken bar will also release. Let no fear hold you back. Let no guilt pull you down. Let no memory convince you that you must stay bound in silence. Your story is not one of defeat, it is one of destiny. And now, destiny is calling. Let your heart say it one more time: I receive it. I believe it. I will not fear the name. I will walk into my future unchained. You are no longer the victim. You are the vessel of truth. You are no longer waiting in the hallway. You are stepping into the throne room. You are no longer unsure of who you are. You are chosen, protected, seen, and released. So when I whisper the name, you don't tremble. Stand tall. Because that name does not belong to your captor anymore. It belongs to your testimony. And now, child of heaven, if your spirit is reader type 111. If your heart knows this message is for you, comment I receive it. Because your hour is no longer coming a broken bar, it has already arrived. God's truth is coming to set you free, and the journey you've been on is about to change in a big way. You've carried pain for a long time, not knowing why things felt so hard, why doors closed, or why your heart felt heavy. Someone close to you, someone you trusted, someone who smiled at you and called you family, has been working against you in secret. They hid their envy and bitterness, pretending to love you while trying to stop your blessings. But heaven has seen it all. God's eyes never miss a thing, and now the time for justice has come. The angel's message is clear: the person who hurt you will be revealed, and their name will shock you. It's not a stranger, it's someone you never thought would betray you. Maybe they prayed with you, laughed with you, or cheered for you when good things happened. But behind closed doors, they spoke words to harm you, made plans to slow you down, and tried to block the path God set for you. You might have felt something was wrong, like a shadow in their smile or a strange feeling in your heart. You weren't wrong. Your spirit was discerning the truth, even when your mind tried to ignore it. Now, heaven is stepping in to make things right. The angel says the name will come to you soon, maybe in a quiet moment, a dream, or a clear sign you can't miss. When you hear it, you might feel your knees shake, not because of fear, but because the truth will hit you hard. It will make sense of all the struggles, the delays, and the moments you felt stuck. You'll see why certain things didn't work out, why some relationships fell apart, or why peace felt far away. But don't be afraid. This revelation isn't meant to hurt you, it's meant to free you. God is pulling back the curtain to show you what was hidden, so you can let go and move forward. You don't need to fight this battle yourself. You don't need to confront this person or try to fix what they broke. That's God's job, and He's already working on it. The angel says the person who betrayed you is in trouble now, not because you wished it, but because they went against God's plan for your life. They tried to touch what God anointed, and heaven doesn't let that go unanswered. The ground itself is crying out against their actions, and their secrets are coming to light. You might feel sad when you hear their name, knowing someone so close could do this. You might want to ask them why or feel angry for a moment. That's okay, those feelings are normal. But the angel is clear: don't hold on to those emotions. Let them go. Don't try to get revenge or prove you're right. Your job is to keep your heart pure and trust God to handle the rest. He's already sending angels to bring back what was stolen from you. The blessings that were delayed are on their way, and they're coming with extra. The years you felt lost, the times you cried, the moments you doubted yourself, God is restoring all of it. He's turning your pain into something beautiful, your tears into joy, and your struggles into strength. You're stepping into a new season where things will start to move faster. Doors that were closed will open wide. People who were against you will step aside, and new connections will come to lift you up. God is giving you peace, clarity, and a fresh start. You've been faithful, even when it was hard. You kept going, even when you didn't understand why things weren't working. That faithfulness has moved heaven, and now it's moving things in your favor. The angel says you're being released from the chains of betrayal. You're being freed from confusion, from the weight of what others did to you. The curse they tried to put on you is broken, and the spell of their words is gone. Your destiny is rising, and no one can stop it now. When the name is revealed, you might think, I can't believe it was them. But deep down, your spirit will say, I knew something wasn't right. Trust that feeling. It's the Holy Spirit guiding you, showing you what you couldn't see before. The angel has been watching all along, recording every tear, every prayer, every moment you chose to keep going. Those prayers reached God's throne, and He's answering them now. Your story isn't over, it's just beginning. This revelation, even though it hurts, is the key to unlocking what's next. It's like a door that was locked for years, and now God is handing you the key. You're about to walk into a season of blessings so big, you'll forget the pain of the past. The angel says to get ready. The truth is coming fast, like a wind that sweeps away the fog. You'll see clearly, and you'll know what to do next. Don't be afraid of the name when it comes. Don't let it make you bitter. Instead, let it push you closer to God. Let it remind you that He's been with you all along, protecting you, guiding you, and preparing you for this moment. You're not alone. Angels are surrounding you, fighting for you, and carrying messages of hope. The Spirit of Truth is leading you, and the God of Justice is working for you. What was meant to break you is now lifting you higher. What was meant to stop you is pushing you forward. What was meant to curse you is turning into a blessing. Your life is about to shine brighter than ever before. People will see God's favor on you and wonder how you made it through. You'll know it was Him, working through every step, even the painful ones. So, rest in this promise: your breakthrough is here. Your restoration is happening. Your victory is sealed. The name of the betrayer will be spoken, not to destroy you, but to set you free. You're being released from their shadow, from their schemes, from their lies. You're stepping into a new chapter where God's plans for you will unfold in ways you never imagined. Hold on to faith, keep your heart open, and wait for the whisper. When it comes, You'll be ready. You'll stand tall, knowing God has your back. Your blessing was never lost to it, was just waiting for this moment. Now, it's yours. Let the truth rise. Let the name be known. Let heaven finish what it started. You are free.